it's your girl Anaya Dashay, and we are back with another video. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Anaya Dashay, and I'm back with another. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Anaya Dashay, and I'm back. What's up, YouTube? Alright.
For this time. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Anaya Dashay, and I'm back with another video. Now, I was supposed to do this video maybe like 2 weeks ago. I actually didn't do it, but I'm here now to finally achieve this video. You know what I'm saying? Alright, and this video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be my pregnancy video. And that's just how labor was, my sickness, my cravings, all of that extra stuff. So if you want to know how my pregnancy went with my little beautiful baby girl, keep watching. So first things first, where I'm going to start is how I knew I was pregnant. So me and my baby daddy were going out to eat, like I told you guys in my Q&A. And I was feeling real sick. Now, I was feeling sick when I got there, well, on the way there. But, you know, I'm like, maybe I'm just hungry. So I ate, and I was like, all right, kind of, but I was still kind of sick on the way back coming home. So I was like, I'm just going to take a test because maybe, you know, I don't know, just why not? I went to the Dollar Tree and bought 3 tests. Got home, took 2. I took 2 of them that night. Sure enough, it was positive. While I was waiting for it though, like, I was just sitting there like, if I'm pregnant, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm not ready to have a child right now. So yeah. So to the bathroom, and I looked at it, and I was like, and then that's when I just called my baby daddy. Like, he was already in the room, but I ran in there like, oh, look, and he was like, yo, ain't nobody know what to do right then. Like, it was crazy. Like, nobody knew what to do. So we was sitting in dead silence for a good like 10 minutes, y'all. Like, just sitting there thinking. Nobody knows like what was going through our heads. Like, he was at the top of the bed laying down, I was at the edge of the bed just sitting there, and like, I'm like just thinking like, yo, like, are you serious? Like, is this real? Like, sure enough, y'all, I was pregnant. So then I was getting ready to go to my friend Martika's house, and on the way there, I'm like, oh, yo, I can't believe it. I'm driving like, oh my God, I can't believe this. We're like, oh my God, oh my God. So I called my best friend, Katrina, and that's the one that has the YouTube channel, and I will let you guys, I'll put it in the description box below. So y'all go over there and subscribe to her channel as well. But yeah, so I call her, I'm like, guess what? She's like, what? I'm like, I'm pregnant. She was like, Anaya, stop playing with me. I was like, I'm so serious, Katrina. Like, I don't know what to do. She was like, are you serious? I was like, yes. I sent her them pictures of the pregnancy test and everything. Yo, I was just, everybody was in disbelief. Like, so after that, I went to my friend Martika's house, and I actually did not tell Martika when I went to her house. I kept it a secret. I needed some time to process everything, and went to Martika's house. I chilled for a little bit. You know, me and my baby daddy was texting like about the whole, you know, pregnancy thing. Like what are we gonna do? Da, 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 this, that, and the third. Cause I'm only 21. I found out I was pregnant. I was 20. So, but I still, you know, still got my life ahead of me. Like, I still got things that I need to accomplish. And at the time, a baby just wasn't, you know, it wasn't the right time to have a baby, basically, but I had her. So after that, a few days go by and I'm chilling with my girls, you know, like I wasn't showing or nothing like that yet. So I'm out with my girls, and I told my right hand too, Natasha. I told her, and she was like the second person to know, I think. Yeah, she was the second person to know. And I was out with her. She had just moved to college, and we was all going to the hookah bar. It was me, her, Martika, and some of her friends, some of Natasha's friends that she just moved. Well, some of her associates, you know, college people that she went to college with or whatever. And I was like, that's when I told Martika, like I had to tell her that night. I was like, I gotta tell her. So I'm like, I got something to tell you, but you know, you can't tell nobody yet. Like I'm not, you know. So she like, what? So I'm like, I'm pregnant. She was like, Anaya, you're lying. She never believed. She did not believe me. Like she was like, Anaya, you're lying. I was like, I'm really not, Martika. Like I'm pregnant. She like, oh my God, are you serious? I was like, yes, and I showed her the thing. She was like, oh my God, my baby. I'm like, no, that's not what we about to do. Like, no, my baby, nothing. Like, this can't happen right now. This just can't happen right now. So, you know, of course, I didn't smoke no hookah. I didn't do anything that night because I was pregnant and I knew I had a baby. So I was the DD for that night, you know what I'm saying? But that was all fine with me. So days went by. I started feeling really, really sick. I started like cramping and stuff like that. So I went to the hospital, and you know, they took me in or whatever, and the doctor came back in the room after, like, you know, the procedure before the doctor comes to you or whatever. He came back in the room. He was like, you are expecting a baby. I was like, I already knew that, but I went anyway. Because I could not, like, I was like, this can't be, like, this is not serious. Like, are y'all serious? Like, am I really pregnant? Like, are these things lying? Oh, and I also forgot, like, the next day, after I took the 2 and it said positive, I took one that morning, because, you know, they say, like, it's more accurate when you, like, wake up and don't drink nothing, don't eat nothing, just fresh, you know, urine or whatever. So I did that, and of course it was pregnant. Of course it was positive, but I already knew that the night before, but you know, I just wanted to take it again. Sure enough, I was pregnant as soon. So I went to the hospital. They told me or whatever, like, you know. So then that's all. I still didn't tell anybody, and when I went to the doctor, I was 6 weeks pregnant. So I basically did everything on my own. Like, I found me a doctor to go to. I signed up for pregnancy Medicaid. My WIC. Like, I was doing everything, you know. So I was doing all that on my own. I didn't tell anybody. Like, I haven't told nobody but my friends, and my baby daddy was the only one that knew. And that was 3 of my friends and my baby daddy. Only people that knew. So, sorry about that, y'all. My phone died. So, yeah, my grandmother was like, I was eating a lot or whatever. So, when my aunt was telling her story or whatever, she got done, I was like, well, since we telling stories, I might as well tell mine. So, I was like, I got something to tell y'all. They was happy. They was like, oh, my poo-poo. I was like, for real? Like, I dreaded telling y'all because I thought y'all was going to be mad. Like, so I started crying, y'all. I'm a very emotional person. So I started crying. So they're like, no, there's no need to cry. Da-da-da-da, this, and the third. So I'm like, dang, I could have been told y'all when I was feeling sick. When I was feeling sick and I needed remedies. Like, so they was all happy, whatever. After that, I'm like, oh, I could have been told y'all. You feel me? Like, So my aunt was like, well, did you call the doctor? You know, did you make your doctor's appointment? I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, so you already got that done back, so you knew what you was doing. Like, you know. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, I'm not ready, but, you know, something I can do now. So after that, weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks went on, and more people just, you know, found out, basically. So my grandmother was like, I knew something because you was getting wide in the stomach, like on the sides and the stomach and all of that extra stuff. So I'm like, so she knew. She probably heard me throwing up, but just ain't say nothing. So that's it for like how I found out I was pregnant, who I told. Now let's get into cravings. I was craving Mountain Dew, y'all. Mountain Dew and noodles. Now y'all know I love noodles. I love noodles. Anybody that know me know that I love noodles. So a ice cold Mountain Dew and some noodles was the two things I was in. Taco Bell. I was working at Taco Bell at the time. Taco Bell, a 2-liter ice cold Mountain Dew with some noodles. Yo, that was my thing. Like, I loved Mountain Dew. Like, I really got addicted to Mountain Dew. It was sad because I was drinking it every single day. Like, I would call my baby daddy, like, before you come over, can you bring me an ice cold Mountain Dew? Like, it was just, it was lovely. Those are the only things that I was craving, but my baby didn't like noodles at one point, like, but that's probably because I was just so sick, like, because when I was sick those 3 months, everything I threw up. Every time I get done eating something, I just threw my food up. Like, I went to Crazy Fire. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but it's like a Japanese place, and it's kind of like Kanki, Benihana, stuff like that. And I don't eat pork or beef, so I'm thinking that, you know, they cook you get all the raw meat, you put it in a bowl, and you take it to the cook, and it's like this little ring, and it's like an iron, like a stove, and they cook everything right there. So I'm like, yeah, they clean it off and stuff, but they don't sanitize it like I would need it to be. So they cook my food and everybody else's food on there, and I'm like, I don't eat pork or beef, so I wonder if it's gonna make a difference. I got my food so hyped, ready to eat. I got home, ate my food, y'all. I guarantee, I lied to y'all not. My very, very, very last bite of that food, I ran to the bathroom and threw everything up. Like, that was $9 because I had to get the white sauce, which is 50 cents. Not at least $9, maybe 10. That I threw up a maximum of $10 of food that day. Like, back hungry all over again. Like, I was so pissed off. Like, so those were my only cravings: the Mountain Dew, the noodles, and the Taco Bell. I was killing some Taco Bell. My baby shower was February 26th, and it was a success. Like, I'm glad I got everything that I wanted, for sure. Everything that I had, like, on my registry and stuff and more, I got majority of it. Half the stuff, it was kind of like a want more than a need. Like, I could have got something else cheaper or some basic, something like that. But overall, I got everything I wanted. Shout out to my cousin Celeste, because I wanted this bomb baby bag. It's light pink and gold, and like, that thing was $100. But I wanted it. I was like, why not? I'm gonna put it on my registry. I was like, I'm gonna put it on my registry anyway. Sure enough, I got that thing, and she got it on sale. It was $70 when she got it on sale. Shout out to you, Celeste. You was the real MVP, because I really wanted that bag, and I got it. Alright, so labor. So I'm not real big on walking, and I was tired of being pregnant. My due date was March 30th, 2017. I was tired of being pregnant. Good God, like, so tired. Like, I'm just, I wish he'd come already. I wish he'd come already. Like, I'm tired of being pregnant. Now I miss my belly, y'all. But I was just so tired of being pregnant. So I'm like asking my doctor every time I had a doctor's appointment, like, what can I do? What can I do to speed this process up? What can I do? What can I do? He like, everybody different. Like, the only thing he told me was walking and sexual intercourse. And I'm like, my aunt, she's like real big on the exercise and eating right, all of that. So she was like, you gonna walk in today? Went walking, and at this time the day I went walking, it was March 25th, right? So I go walking. We went like to the mall, get something to eat or something earlier that day. And then she was like, when we get home, we walking that track. Yo, I walked that track like, what, 3 times? Came back in the house. When I put them noodles on and then started cooking that meat, my water broke. I was like, it was just coming. So I'm like, I know I'm not peeing on myself. So, you know, I run to the bathroom and I'm like, I pull my pants down like, oh, I see. It was liquid. Like, it was clear. It wasn't pee, like, at all. So I'm like, so at this time, my cousin's here. Y'all, I didn't know what to do. I'm really about to go in labor. Like, I'm dead about to go in labor. So my aunt wasn't here. She had left to go somewhere. Can't remember where she went. So I called her. She didn't answer, and she don't never not answer my calls. I don't know why she didn't answer this time. So then I called my mom. I called my mother. And the sad thing was, my mother was in Virginia at my brother's basketball game. And she had just left. She was like, see, Isla playing with me. She felt some type of way, like, because I was going to go with them to Virginia, but it was like, you too close to your due date or whatever. Like, you're due in 5 days, you know, so you need to stay here or you're going to be having her at Virginia Hospital. So I'm like, whatever, I'll just stay here. So my mother like, watch Isla try to come soon as I leave. And sure enough, she tried to come. So I called the ambulance because nobody was there to take me to the hospital. And like, I just wanted to be safe. Like, I ain't want nothing to start happening to me and nobody knew. Like, me sitting there leaking, waiting for a ride. So I changed my clothes, put, you know, something down there to absorb all the fluids that was coming out of me. So I called the ambulance or whatever, and they came and got me. They was like, are you feeling fine? Da, da, da. I was feeling fine, y'all. It's just I wanted to be on my way to the hospital just in case it was time for me to push or anything. Like, I didn't want to be home, and that because I'm not about that natural life. Like, just think about that. I'm not about that natural life. So the ambulance came, and you know, I got in there. My grandmother had just pulled up as soon as the ambulance came. So I'm feeling some type of way because I'm like, I called you too and you ain't answer your phone. So now I got to pay these ambulances to come get me and take me to the hospital because you ain't want to answer your phone. And the crazy thing was, I was just at that hospital. I had her at Rex. I was just at that hospital the night before because my blood pressure was high. So I got to the hospital. And I'm in a room, you know, they like, we're going to test to see, y'all know how it go, like, we're going to test to see if it's your water, you know, the fluids that's coming out of you or whatever, if your water really broke. They tested, they was like, your water broke, you in labor now. Couldn't eat nothing, y'all. Mind y'all, I was just cooking spaghetti before my water broke. But I didn't eat it because I knew that I couldn't eat once I was basically in labor, so I didn't eat it. So I'm feeling some type of way because if you know me, you know I like to eat. So I'm in there, whatever, you know, chilling. So then they took me to another room. That's when I started getting hooked up to all these IVs, get the thing around my belly to make sure she was breathing. You know, she was good in there. She was good. I haven't dilated. So I'm just in there. Like, so they like, we got to give you something to help you dilate. That's my idea.
All this walking for you to just break my water.
So yeah, after that, I was just really like in labor, you know, just in there, normal, just waiting. When them contractions came, baby, when I tell y'all, I was sick. Like, contractions are a, you know what I'm saying, they hurt. And then I was having back labor pain. Like, the pain was in my lower back. And I couldn't do nothing about it. I said, give me that epidural because they playing with me. I need that epidural now. Right now. So they came in there, whatever, and ready to give me the epidural. So I'm ready because this pain is horrible. Like, I was crying. That was the only worst part of my labor, was those pains. Because once I got the epidural, I didn't feel nothing. Like, I ain't feel nothing. So, you know, I had to bend over and cuff the baby, basically. And they put the tube in my back. You know what epidural is. So they had to do all that extra stuff. After that, I felt so relieved, y'all. Like, the pain went from a 1,000 to a 3. Like, it was horrible. Like, everybody's different. So after that, I was just basically waiting for her to come. So I was still like dilating or contracting. That's what I meant to say. I like contracting. No. Dilated. So I was dilating slow still. So I was in labor for about 16 hours. Yeah, about 16 hours or whatever. She actually came the next day, that morning. I went to the hospital like 6 p.m. on March 25th. She came 9:49 a.m. March 26th. And y'all, just in time, my mom and my dad walked through the door. So as soon as they walked in the door, it was time for me to push. Pushing was the easiest part. Like, I'm not gonna say that was the easiest part because my whole pregnancy, my whole labor was like amazing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like when I found out I was pregnant, I was really scared because I was like, oh my god, I'm pushing this big baby out this little hole. Like, I was so scared. But everybody's different, so you can't go off of, you know, you can't base your experience off of me if you're pregnant and you're watching this. Like, everybody's different. But my pregnancy was definitely easy. Like, easy to the point where I was like, if somebody paid me, I would be their surrogate. But I don't know, because my second time might be worse than my first one. And then they say, like, it all depends on if you're having a girl or a boy. They do say boys are like worse, like boys really tear you apart. Females is kind of easier, but I don't know because I only got one and she was a girl and she was easy or whatever. So after that, she came that morning. Her dad had just walked in the door as well. So yeah, my aunt, my dad, my mom, and my baby daddy was in the room. I think one more person, I can't remember. Can't remember who it was, but it might have just been them 4 too. I don't know. I can't remember because I was drugged. But yeah, my baby came just in time. She was healthy my entire pregnancy. She was breathing good. She was growing well. All of that extra stuff. She was 6 pounds 5 ounces when she was born. She had a little cone head. Now she got a little peanut head. But that's my baby. So yeah, and at that point I just couldn't like believe that like I really pushed this baby out of me and I'm really your mom. Like, it was crazy. I didn't split, I didn't cut, I didn't do none of that. So all of that was perfect. As far as the little drinks that you take for your sugar test, the glucose test or whatever, a lot of people say it's nasty. The one I had was orange and it tastes like a flat Sunkiss to me. It wasn't bad at all, like at all. So after that, breastfeeding, yo, when I say boobs hurting, like I was in the hospital for 2 days. Yeah, I was in the hospital 2 days. Girl, that food was, when I could finally eat, y'all, the only thing I was thinking about was my spaghetti. I was thinking about my spaghetti my entire pregnancy. Like, the whole time I'm in the room, I'm like, can you bring my spaghetti? Nobody brought my spaghetti. They playing with me. So, you know, I got the hospital food. So as soon as I pushed her out, that was the first thing I asked for. Like, when they like took her to clean her off and stuff like that, I was like, can I eat? I ordered some French toast sticks. Mind you, she came at 9:49, so it was still morning time. So I had some French toast sticks, some eggs and cheese, some chicken sausages, some apple juice. Like, went in. I had all that, and guess what I did after I ate that food, yo? Threw it up. So yeah, I threw that up, and I'm like, I waited 16 hours to eat something good and I throw it up. that was some bull because I really was hungry. But when I went to the other room where I had to sleep for 2 days, I ordered some more food and I killed it. And it stayed in me this time. But I didn't need, like I said, any stitches. I didn't cut. I didn't do anything. I didn't need stitches or staple. I didn't have a C-section. I had her vaginally. And what else am I missing? Am I missing anything? No, that was it. The breastfeeding, boobs hurting. Like, boobs is, y'all don't understand that. And then they get hard. Oh my God. And it happened as soon as I left the hospital. Like soon as I got home. No, it was the next day. Yo, when I say that them things hurt, you gotta pump. I only breastfed for like 2 months. After that, I was like, I'm not doing this. My nipples got sore. Like, I couldn't do it. So I switched her to the formula, Similac or whatever. And now she's just very healthy. She's very spoiled. She's into everything. And she will be 6 months tomorrow. Today is September 25th. She'll be 6 months, September 26th. And I just love my baby girl so much. I'm so glad that, you know, like, I have her. Like, it's really a different kind of love. Like, it's crazy. It's a different type of love. Yeah. So that's really it. I really, y'all, like, I'm not exaggerating. None of this is a lie. Like, my labor was perfect. Like, perfect. And that juice that I was talking about for the glucose test, it tastes like flat soda to me. Like, it was, I went through that with a breeze. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was hungry though, because y'all know y'all can't eat nothing. Y'all gotta take it like 8 o'clock in the morning or whatever, and you can't eat nothing like for 24 hours basically. So I think it's 24 hours, but you can't eat nothing. So, but that was my labor experience, my cravings, and pregnancy experience. And yeah, and this is what my baby girl looked like now. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, hit the thumbs up button, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget that as well. And I will see y'all when I see y'all. I'm going to attach the link to this video. Just swipe up and purchase y'all shirts.